All right, so this is all review. This is finding equations of tangent lines, and we're going to use this tomorrow to approximate values of functions. So just for now, we're going to review how to find the equation of a tangent line. It's all based off the equation of a line in the point slope form, which is y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. We're going to always be taking the tangent line at the point x equals c. So this x is c. Then the value at c is you plug that into the function. So that's the y value. This becomes f of c. And then the slope at c, m, is obviously the derivative. So f prime of c. So that's a mess, but that's all it is right here. So really what it comes down to on all these problems is if you can calculate f of c and you can calculate f prime of c, you're done. You can leave your answers in point slope form just like that. So here's a quick example, and I'm going to also remind you how to check on your calculator. So this one asks you to determine the equation of the tangent line of this graph, 2x squared minus 4x plus 1 at x equals 1. So what I'm going to do is first find these two values that I need, f of c and f prime of c. So c is 1. So f of c means f of 1. And f of 1 is 2 times 1 minus 4 times 1 plus 1, which is negative 2 plus 1, which is negative 1. F prime of c, or f prime of 1, first you have to figure out what f prime of x is by taking the derivative of the function for x minus 4. So f prime of 1 equals 4 times 1 minus 4, which is 4 minus 4, which is 0. Now you just plug those two numbers in. So we have y minus f of c, which was negative 1, equals f prime of c, which is 0, times x minus c. 0 times anything is 0. So that's the solution in point slope form. This one I'm going to put in y-intercept form because it's easy. You don't need to though, but it's obviously that. Now I want to show you how to check your answer on the calculator. We did this before, but it's a little bit different than things you've been doing on the calculator. You're going to have to graph this. So go to y equals, and you can go 2x squared minus 4x plus 1 graph. And now you have to go to draw because you needed to draw the tangent line. So second program, then hit 5 for tangent. Then it will wait for you to tell it where to write the tangent. We're doing x equals 1, so I'm going to hit 1, enter. It will draw the tangent line and give you the equation. If you can read that, the equation says y equals 0x plus the negative 1, which is what we have right here. If you don't have a graphing calculator, that's fine. Go to Wolfram Alpha and ask Wolfram Alpha to do it for you. So we can just open that up and tell it to equation of tangent line to y equals, I have to figure out what we're doing, y equals 2x squared minus 4x plus 1. 2x squared minus 4x plus 1. and then put at x equals 1. And that should do it. Just make sure. So tangent line to this at x equals 1, result is y equals -1. That's what we've got. All right, awesome. The next video is going to be a couple more examples that are slightly more complicated, but nothing's going to be too bad.